All right, so we are streaming. All right, welcome to David's Happy Hour, episode 2. Trying out a quick little thing, and today we're drinking Corona Hard Seltzer.
See how it goes.
Let me turn. Oh, you know what? I could actually just do this. There we go. Just mute it. Just mute it, and then let's go ahead and turn the graphics off, which is that. Okay. Have you tried these yet?
I have not.
Well,
Tried Bud Light Seltzer, not a fan. Four Loko Hard Seltzer, also not a fan.
all right, I'll be completely honest. I was like, I want to get something Cinco de Mayo-ish, but I didn't want to get margaritas. We already had that. And then, second, yeah, I also got scared of the Bud Light thing. But let's give it a shot. So
Don't try Bud Light Hard Seltzer.
it's really bad.
It's awful. Hopefully Corona's better.
Oh, you know what the worst part is? Is like a little part of me kind of wish that it was cheaper than the White Claws, but they weren't.
I know.
They're the same price, so I could have actually gotten White Claws, which I know are good. But instead, we're trying Corona Seltzer because this is what the whole premise of the thing is. It's trying a happy hour. And, you know, today's episode is kind of cool because we are reopening on Saturday at 12:01 p.m. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
I like it.
I definitely had better.
I like
I've
it
had
better
worse,
than White
don't get me
Claw.
wrong.
I definitely like. Oh, this is way better than last week.
Next week, can we do Scotch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next week we'll do Scotch.
So we'll have to set up a set that has like a Scotch lounge, or what's it called? A Scotch lounge? Whiskey lounge.
Yeah, there you go.
Whiskey lounge.
Whiskey lounge or something like that.
Oh, we could.
I'm more of a hard liquor guy than a hard seltzer guy, personally. But I mean, these aren't.
Do they have a soft seltzer?
Yeah, I think it's just called regular seltzer water. I think that's what LaCroix is.
So the hard is alcohol. So
I mean, this is
hard is
better
equal
than-
to alcohol. Got it.
This is better than LaCroix because there's booze in it. That's pretty much my only deciding factor. It's pretty equivalent.
You know, this one's a little bit special. I'm glad you have your Chief stuff on because sports are making a comeback very soon.
NFL schedule's out today, folks.
Yeah, we jumped early on ours. We did 4:30 instead of 5 because we saw that the Raiders were doing it. We're like, fuck it, us too. Now, what's interesting is we're playing our old quarterback in week 1.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. I was happy to see that for the first week. Get to see Tom Brady on the new team, Jameis Winston on a new team.
And that's going to be the new rivalry.
Yeah, not that I think Jameis Winston's going to play.
I don't think so.
It's kind of
But
funny.
if he does,
it's
we
kind of
might
funny he has
actually
to
lose.
sit on the bench and watch Tom Brady.
Beat his new team.
He was going to have to sit on the bench and watch Tom Brady either way. He just gets to do it week 1 playing for a different team.
Well, he's used to losing in the Super Bowl or whatever the fuck it's called. What's it called? Superdome? No. Yeah.
Yeah, Superdome.
Yeah, it is a Superdome. Because Atlanta had the Georgia Dome, and now they have that new Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah. It's been so long since we had sports, I'm starting to forget what stuff's called.
What's that word you said?
I don't know. What are the guys with the striped shirts and the whistles?
Oh, these guys.
Strippers?
These guys? These guys. Yeah, these guys.
Referrals.
Hey, look, there's Gruden in this jersey.
Gruden. I never liked him.
I liked him when he won us a Super Bowl. That was kind of cool.
I know I live in Vegas, and everybody's going to be all over John Gruden's dick, but I never liked the guy.
Damn, dude, look, this motherfucker fumbled. Well, it's kind of nice. Like, see, our jerseys almost went exactly back to this style. Just a different red.
You know why the Chiefs didn't get new jerseys? We don't need them to win. I hope that in addition with Gronkowski and Brady, helps you guys win.
Gronkowski. The Gronk. So, the Gronk, I never really disliked him because he's a party animal and he still fucking throws it down on the... He's kind of like my hero as far as like, damn, that guy's cool, man. He doesn't ever want to get married. He just like, he's known to party and he'll go... It's kind of cool.
See, what I want to see is a chugging competition between Rob Gronkowski and Travis Kelce.
I was just going to say that. I was like, holy shit. I was like, there's somebody else that does that. I was like, oh yeah, Kelsey.
Yeah, beer chug off.
I think Kelsey would take that. Actually, I don't know, dude.
No, it'd be a good
Gronk
match.
has a world championship belt. And,
He does. He is a WWE wrestler.
and he's got the one that's the anytime belt.
The 24/7 or
Yeah.
whatever. I feel like he's going to have to give that up before the NFL season because you can't. I don't know who wrestlers are nowadays. Let's just call it Stone Cold Steve Austin. You can't have him trying to attack Gronkowski in the end zone at a game.
If he does, that's his mistake because Gronk has pads on.
If they do, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think Vince McMahon purposely made the XFL and killed it just for that event. It's just nothing but marketing on his part. Not bad marketing.
Someone's gonna commandeer the ship in Tampa.
Yeah, then I will definitely say the NFL is fixed. We have a wrestling match in the end zone. And it could happen technically.
Hey, speaking of that, what's going on right here? It looks like there's a dispute on the field. Oh, it's that fumble still.
The play is under review.
He's like, man, fuck that shit. I didn't get no fumble.
The guy doesn't seem to agree.
Now, this is when people could be a little bit more violent with their words, and you could get away with it. Now you can't even tackle somebody.
Now you get a 15-yard penalty for playing the game, and I'm not saying you should go out and hit people helmet to helmet, but if you're a quarterback like Tom Brady and you get drilled and blindsided, that's part of the game. I don't think that should be a penalty.
Now,
But if somebody hit Patrick Mahomes, I might feel differently.
have you ever seen a do-over in the
Brady
NFL?
should be fair game.
A do-over? Yeah, where it was just like, hey, just put everything back to how it was.
Oh,
we don't know what to do.
offsetting penalties?
No,
Oh,
just like
then no.
so much confusion on the field that they decided just to revert and say, hey, let's start again.
No, I've never seen that.
It was in Seattle. We were playing. It was my very first NFL game, actually. And, I might have been to Seahawks games as a kid, but I don't think I've ever been to a real game. I just went to the preseason. But, yeah, I don't even remember if we were on offense or defense. All I know is it was a play that went our way, and then it kind of, we're like, oh, is there a fucking whistle? But it turns out somebody in the fans whistled, and everyone kind of stopped. Half the people stopped, and they didn't stop. And it took a huge... We lost that game, but we would have won if it wasn't for that stupid penalty.
That's just a good fan base. I mean, if they're bringing their own referee whistles and shit, I mean...
Dude, we held him negative 26 yards in the first quarter. It was nuts. And this is when we still had our good people, not necessarily Sappin then, but we had everybody else.
I wonder if we chug more of these if they start tasting better.
I actually like the taste of it.
Do you really?
I really like the taste of it.
I'm just not. I'm not digging it.
Well,
It's not. It's
would you
more
recommend it
palatable
over Lima?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I would too.
Absolutely. Plus, those Limas, they were way too sweet. Tasted kind of like a shitty margarita limeade thing. Too much lime, and they gave me heartburn. This won't give me heartburn, I don't think. But it also just tastes like carbonated water. To me.
It's weird because the thing says beer. Right there. Wait. Right. Hold on. Oh,
I
shit.
can't read that shit.
I tried.
It was worth an effort.
It definitely says beer right there, which is interesting. It's standing there by itself. It's just a little thing that's hovering that says beer, but it's clearly
he's
not
right.
a beer.
This is not a beer. It was clearly labeled hard seltzer.
And it's only 4.5. I got fucked. I should have got the White Claws.
They fucked us out of 0.5% of alcohol, and they kind of taste like
I think
shit,
White Claws are
in my
5.5.
opinion. Are they?
I believe so. So we missed out on a whole % of alcohol for the same price.
I'm not going to condone White Claws. Johnny Walker Red. It's my kind of style. But, hot summer day on a bike ride or at a pool, these would fly.
You know what we got to go over? We got to go over the COVID. Oh, boy.
The new reopening of Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Everyone's tagging me to see me here in Vegas for the Raiders versus... I'm like, why would you want to come to Vegas when it's going to be so expensive? As a matter of fact, look at how much his tickets are going for right now. Everyone's already looking, like $600.
All right, so if anybody knows anybody that has tickets ahead of time, season ticket holders for the Chiefs versus the Raiders at Allegiant Stadium, leave a message, hit me up. I will pre-purchase them from you. If you have tickets, let me know.
On that note, we successfully blocked at least 20 for ours, and then we're gonna get 20 more, and now 20 more. But we're waiting for the confirmation. We got somebody on the inside, so luckily we're gonna be taken care of, and we're gonna make a lot of fucking noise.
And I know like 5 season ticket holders, nobody wants to come off the tickets for those games at this point. So if you know somebody, holler at your boy.
Man, and I do know somebody, but he's a Bucks fan.
That's
Ooh.
fun. You know what I am excited though? is
What's up, Aiden?
Back-to-back games at Oakland. Kansas City's at Oakland. The next game immediately following that at Tampa Bay. So
Ouch.
if I can make it to the Raiders game and then make it out to Tampa Bay, I can watch Tom Brady lose to the Chiefs like he normally does. Call it a day. Be two good games to go to.
When is when do we play you guys?
Bucks is the November 29th, and then the Raiders we play November 22nd.
Oh, we should have the fucking conference all, clinched by then. We should clinch.
Pretty late in the season.
Yeah, we should have it clinched by then.
Barring the Saints having a great run, which is possible.
Yeah, you might get us not trying because we should have it clinched by then. I mean, we're gonna be undefeated up until probably then. Once we clinch, we're probably just gonna say, "Hey, Jameis, you want your job back?" Just kidding.
No, see, I kind of hope that the Saints beat you guys just so Jameis Winston can sit on the bench like he should. He's
Hey,
not
this guy broke his fucking leg celebrating. What a
Is this
dumbass.
Grammatica?
Yeah. Martin Grammatica. Does he make it? Drilled it.
Yeah, I think he was. He went to K-State, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his brother did too.
Who was his brother?
He was another Grammatica. Martin and
See, maybe I just never realized there were 2 of them.
Oh.
I remember one went to K-State.
oh man, that's funny. I was like, dude, somebody invited me over to their house tonight, but I don't remember who. He just texted me.
They're probably watching you on here, like, hey, how'd you guys get into a fucking bar?
Oh yeah, so this bar right here, this is a little speakeasy. The only drink that they have right now is Corona hard seltzers. And so that's kind of how this little speakeasy works. Next week we'll go to a new bar. I just wanted to see if I could do this concept right here and put a TV that works. And honestly, it's not square. It's just that's the technology that was out back then. So this particular Super Bowl right here is on a square TV. So the actual cutout I made for it is 16:9 widescreen. So, or 10:19.
Nice.
But, yeah. So a regular video would show widescreen.
All right, so what Bucks game are you most excited for this year, with the exception of Chiefs versus Bucks? 'Cause I know that's
The
gonna be our
Saints,
favorite
week
game.
1. Number
Just
1.
getting your favorite game out of the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be the hardest. That's gonna be the hardest game for us for sure. It's the Saints always.
I mean, I'm interested to see right out the gate. I mean, that's a good opponent for you guys because we know how New Orleans is going to play. They've had the same players. It's going to be interesting to see how Tampa Bay comes up with all the new talent they have and new schemes. I'm assuming that they're going to run.
35-13 final score. Buccaneers. In NOLA. You heard it here first. I already forgot what I said.
We're gonna have to rewind that so we can write it down later. But you did hear it here first. Whatever he just said.
It's not going to be 87-58.
Let's try a mango one.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me catch up with you. Mango sounds good. The other flavors are blackberry, lime, and cherry. You know, I've actually had a bad brew before. It was a Seagram's, I think. And the problem with those is they're just really sweet.
I don't like
And so what I tried doing is I tried like combining the flavors, and then it just turned into worse. So
yeah, I can see where that would go wrong.
yeah. All right. In other news, I downloaded Fortnite just so I could fucking listen to the concert on Friday. But I think I have to actually play the game, so I don't know how long it's going to last.
Fortnite, Corona hard seltzers. What's going on with you, man?
Well,
I mean,
you know.
So you need someone to talk to.
I know it's a
happy
little
to
bit
listen.
early, but I'm celebrating the fact that I survived COVID-19 2020.
Dun dun dun.
Now,
They say drinking's bad for your immune system. I haven't caught the virus yet. I'm gonna argue against it. I say drinking is good for you to avoid viruses.
oh, this one's much better.
Yes, I agree with that. What was the other one?
Lime.
Yeah.
Tropical lime.
Tropical lime.
It's okay. I'll have the other one. I love lime. I love it.
Mango, not bad.
Yeah, it's actually really good, actually, because it doesn't have that aftertaste that the Trulies have. The Truly has like a really like bitter aftertaste.
Yeah.
I think they don't filter their water. Truly, if you're watching, which you're probably not,
We're on to you.
you should distill your water.
We know what you're doing.
You're definitely not fucking taking care of the water supplies.
So William Hill already put out the lines for the first week. You know what's disappointing to me?
What?
Chiefs -10 and 56.5. We have the largest point spread and the highest over/under, and it's going to be that way all season. I don't think there's going to be a lot of money to be made off the Chiefs this year. Like 2-1 to win the Super Bowl again.
Oh yeah, -10.
Yeah, it's not worth betting. I mean, I'm just not.
I'll take Houston in the under, I guess, because it's the only thing that'll pay.
Yeah. See, that's. Now, do I think the Chiefs are going to win by more than 10? Yes. If they put up 51 points like they did the last time they played the Texans, we could win, but our defense is better this year. I don't think we're going to give up as many points. And I'm not really an over/under guy.
50.5 Buccaneers and New Orleans to win by 4.5.
You guys are dogs on the first one? Ooh, even with Brady, I'd bet the fuck out of that.
It's in NOLA. And they got Jameis, dude.
Jameis isn't going to play.
He knows our playbook.
Jameis
fucking from cover to cover.
Jameis is going to be a bench rider. You're going to see Taysom Hill before you see Jameis.
I don't. Who? Anyways,
man, you're just going to forget about the guy like that.
Who?
You have his jersey in your closet. Come on, bro.
I can't pronounce it. I just know that it has a Bucks logo on there. Don't know how to say the last name on there. But listen, that guy, I will say, I can't say his name, but I will say that guy.
Jameis Winston. That's his name. Yeah.
Krusty Krabs? No, so anyways, this dude, what I will say about him is he has one hell of a work ethic, and he fucking knew the playbook really, really well. And what did lead to a lot of his interceptions is he knew the playbook too well, and he trusted the playbook 100%, and a lot of times the receiver didn't run the right route. It was at least 10 of them that happened.
But all those interceptions, you cannot blame the receivers on all those. Some of those.
10. It was 10. They did the math. It was 10. So
it's like, what, 21?
33.33% of his interceptions. But nevertheless, the man did know his playbook. That I will say. So that part scares me. The fact that the rival team has the person that knows the book just as good as the coach. So that means we need a new book.
If it makes you feel any better, the refs have always helped Tom Brady, and for some reason, hated the New Orleans Saints. I think you guys have a good shot at winning. If any team's going to get screwed by the refs or helped by the refs, it's going to be Tom Brady getting helped and New Orleans getting screwed. So I would like him at the +4. I think you guys will win straight up. So.
If anyone's to put a hit on Tom Brady, it's going to be Sean Payton.
Oh, yeah, Bountygate. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
okay,
he
we
definitely
got
do that.
$50,000 for the first person to knock Tom Brady on his ass.
I really hope my Raider friends are watching so they can get a nice little hint at what's going to happen.
I mean, if your Raider fans are watching, I'm sure you're all great people, but go Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh man, look at how ancient looking.
See you guys in week 5.
That's interesting. Like all their jerseys and stuff look so ancient. Looks like it was such a long time ago. Like the colors don't pop.
What year is this? So 3?
Yeah, 2003. I mean, you can't even see the ball. Like there's no frame rates.
Man, you can tell I haven't had sports in a while when I'm willing to watch it like this.
I know.
Oh my God, what's happening?
It's almost like we're at a bar.
Yeah, it's the closest we've had in 2 months.
You can see it glitching.
Just like it really did in 2003. Oh, nostalgia.
Yeah. That's interesting. Oh, man, I hate this guy. Not John Madden. Al Michaels. He was bad.
Well, you didn't like Al Michaels.
Not really.
What about George Michaels?
Oh, yeah. Everybody likes George Michaels. You know who I like is Joe Buck. He can go Joe Buck himself.
Joe Buck, I do not like.
He's got a cool last name, but that's it.
I'll tell you what, nobody in Kansas City likes him either. After the World Series, who was the guy that played for the Blue? Juan Batista. I mean, there's no politically correct way to say it, so I'm just not going to say it. But like, if he loved that guy anymore, they would have had to go get married in the courthouse.
Really?
Oh man, it just all over him.
That's weird.
Yeah, and just talk shit on my Royals consistently. Granted, they have not been good since they won the World Series.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
He just.
Oh man, he was fucking awful.
He's not a good announcer. I don't like him. He's not bad as Booger McFarland though. Booger McFarland is so bad, I kind of like him.
Booger McFarland.
Yeah, like you're gonna get meme quality material out of him. He's gonna tell you some really obvious stuff, a la John Madden.
Well, when your name is Booger.
Yeah, I mean, do we really have high hopes for his commentating skills?
Yeah, I mean, once a buck, always a buck.
Was he a Buccaneer?
We drafted him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That explains that.
Yep, he was our number 1 draft pick. 1999? He was right after Sapp, I believe. Or no, not right after, but shortly after. He was on our Super Bowl team. Ah, he's playing right here. He's on the field right now.
How many concussions did he get? Because he was a shit commentator. Probably a really nice guy. Shit commentator to listen to.
Mm-hmm. I think he was bigger than Sapp, too.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sapp was the strongest man in the NFL, though. He bench pressed over 500 pounds. I remember that at the NFL strongman competition. Oh,
That's
man.
a lot of weight.
That's a stupid
I could probably
fucking
bench a
field.
solid 400, but...
Yeah. All right, so here's the question. What's the first thing you're going to do during phase 1? Barbershop?
So I think I'm going to save that for phase 2, because right now, according to the governor, you have to make an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, good luck making a fucking appointment for a barber at this point. I mean, they probably started getting calls today, so I'm just going to wait. The hair's already long. It'll be okay. But probably like a decent restaurant. I don't have to cook. I don't have to go to the store. I'm just going to go spend the money, get me a nice steak somewhere, call it a day.
I'm going to go to a restaurant, and the first thing I'm going to say is, why the fuck did I just spend this much money on food?
Yeah, no, all the money I've been saving over the course of all this, where we haven't been able to go out and eat,
Yeah.
I can afford one nice meal. I think they're going to look at me strange when I ask them how much it is to order a bottle of whiskey. They're going to be like, you mean a bottle of wine? I'm like, no, a bottle of whiskey. Like, sir, we don't sell bottles of whiskey. Well,
I don't even know if they're going to be able to sell alcohol at a lot of places.
so the bars have to stay closed. No bar seating is allowed. They can serve food.
Well, if the bars are
but
closed...
They didn't say they couldn't serve alcohol, so...
But if the bar is closed, can't they not come back there and fucking pour alcohol?
I think it's more closed for customer seating. He wasn't extremely clear on it.
What about customer standing?
I don't feel like now is the time to try and find loopholes. I feel like some people in Vegas are going to get tickets over how they handle this, because some jackass is going to take pictures on their phone, post it online, send it to the governor.
All right, so I have an idea. I have a proposal, and I have been clubbing a significant amount of times. I've been to a lot of music festivals, and there's one thing that they give us there that's very temporary, right? If you want to party, you have to have a second form of identification that says, hey, he's one of us. That's a wristband.
Bracelets.
So,
Yeah,
if you had the coronavirus, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want. Therefore, if they said, hey, if you've had the coronavirus, you get to wear this bracelet. If you get to wear this bracelet, you can go clubbing, go to fucking casinos, you can do all that shit. Right? Because then that would help stimulate the economy. Well, also, I don't know if they could spread it still. I'm pretty sure they can.
I mean, you know what else they could do? I'm not sure how well it would go over, but they could definitely just tattoo a number. That way people know who you are.
If history taught me something, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's worked out pretty well.
Yeah, well, it's funny because you have the microchip thing, and everyone's like, oh, they're gonna put a microchip in your hand. They fucking put several in your hand, and
You
people
already carry it around with you,
Yeah.
24/7.
literally don't drop it. And I've gotten so connected to technology that I don't know what it's like to be unconnected.
Yeah.
And I keep trying to connect myself more. It's fucking weird. But hey, I guess I trust the government. I mean, I do. I ain't got to get Waco'd anytime soon, but hey.
No, I don't trust the government, but I'm not
I
going to
do.
go out of my way to avoid them.
Hire me.
I know you're listening. Mind your own fucking business.
Man. Well, you know, if I was to tell you, like, you know, like let's like list several crimes, right? Who do you think committed it? And then, like, oh shit, that's a member of Congress. Oh fuck, that's a judge. Like that murder that just happened, that really fucked up one.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that guy a judge or something?
He used to work for the prosecutor. I think he was an ex-policeman.
Oh, that means the entire.
Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong.
That means everybody's going to recuse themselves.
One of the people in the DA's office, I think, already did because they knew him.
I think 2 people did.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
They said the third guy had never worked with them though.
Yeah, I mean that's.
That guy's going to hammer it home. Hopefully. Fuck.
That case is going to be a shit show. But you know what? I've seen a lot of other videos that were equally as awful that I thought were going to lead to charges and couldn't really name anybody that went to jail. It's kind of sad. But
Dude, the Energizer Bunny went to jail.
the Subway guy went to prison before some of these videos we've seen, which, I mean, he was touching little kids.
Yeah, but he was touching little kids. You know what the Energizer Bunny did? He got charged with battery.
Oh, God. How did I not see that coming? Oh, God. I can't believe I fell for that. I can't believe I fell for that. I'm disappointed in myself. My family's disappointed in me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Thank you.
I can't believe I asked you why.
Oh, see, there's one interception. Oh, there's Big Boy Sap right there. Was that Barber? Oh no, that was the MVP, Dexter Jackson. Not to be confused with the other Dexter Jackson.
He was one of the last. He might have. Was he? I think he was the last defensive player to win MVP in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think he's the only one to win it in the Super Bowl. A safety to ever win it.
Might be the only safety.
But here's interesting. Dexter Jackson is not to be confused with Dexter Jackson, who plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the offensive side, on the same team.
So I had 2 Dexter Jacksons.
Yeah. So imagine being the other Dexter Jackson and his family's like, yeah, he did it. He didn't fucking do anything, but he fucking won. No, it's the other Dexter Jackson, you bitch.
I would just be happy my kid's name was on the Super Bowl twice as much as it should have been.
Yeah.
Offense and defense.
You know, who's the best player that you guys have had that most people don't know that you had? I know who ours probably is.
The Chiefs, I would say most underrated that nobody really talked about or that much. He didn't get as much recognition as deserved. Dante Hall, and I know he was special teams.
He got a lot of it.
I mean, the guy was just a game breaker though. Like I don't remember the last time I saw somebody that was like just a specialist that had the ability to break a game that wide open or just turn stuff around like that. I mean, I grew up watching him. He was fun to watch. Cut on a dime, fastest guy, next to Tyreek Hill that I've ever seen.
Drew Hester is who I remember.
I don't know who that is.
He was the one that was on the Bears. They used to fake the fake knee and then take off and go 105 yards to the house. Like I think he still has a record for the most returns for a touchdown. Oh, excuse me.
Who's the most underrated Buccaneers player in your opinion? What you guys had?
Steve Young. It's gotta be number 1 draft pick. They're like, he sucks. Got rid of him. Fucking Aqib Talib.
One of my Kansas boys right there. Graduated from the University of Kansas. He was one of our star wide receivers on the 2000.
Oh, he was from KU.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? We take a lot of people from the Midwest, but right now who's killing on our team is Nebraska. We got 3 of them.
Nebraska. I'll tell you what. There's a reason you never hear about the Jayhawks in football, and that's because all those corn-fed motherfuckers in Nebraska are too busy picking us up.
I'll give you an example of the 2 that are on our team that are very, very scary. They're actually probably, arguably, some of the best in their positions. Donovan Sue. I mean, guy's a beast.
When he's not stomping people on the head.
Yeah, now he's cooking, so I think he's got his anger under control.
Let's hope.
Dude, he still got like 8 sacks last year.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? How did he get that many when Shaq Barrett got 19.5 and JPP got 12.5?
No, you guys' defense, I mean...
Vita Vea got 2.5 too.
As much as I just hate to admit it, their team is stacked, folks. Like, keep an eye on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year.
I should have bet him at 80-1. You were right.
I'm not right all the time, but I am right occasionally.
Yep.
But it was about the time everybody started saying, oh, Brady could go to the Chargers, Brady could go to the Raiders. I'm like, Brady doesn't want to play in the AFC West. And that pretty much left the Buccaneers. And you were right. You said, I think we're getting Brady. I said, I'd bet him. And
That would have been fun.
What are your guys' odds? You guys are like third or fourth favorites to win the Super Bowl this year now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's never happened. I never thought that would happen in 1,000 years, actually.
Like 8-1, 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
Good odds. I'd still bet it. I mean, you guys have a good shot at it. I'm not gonna bet the Chiefs at 2-1 or whatever the hell it is.
Hey, look, the score is still 3-3, and we're still in we're in the second quarter already. Oh, this guy was the most fun fullback I've ever seen. Mike Allstott, the A Train. That was Keyshawn Johnson right there. That just caught the ball. Oh, back in the day when you could hit the helmet.
Hit the helmet, and he's clearly down, and they don't
Oh, hey, throw that! Boom, boom.
That's the football I remember.
You know what? Imagine being
That's why the Chiefs do so well now. They call penalties, and speed gets rewarded in the NFL nowadays. Back then, it was physicality. You could be fast, but you were better off being strong. Now it's starting to kind of shift where it's better to be fast than strong. Unless you're lying, clearly.
Rocky's coming over.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's like, I came to get some vegan food. She's like, it turns out it's by her place. All right, so I'm almost done with my second one. How you doing?
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
All right, mangoes, done. What's next?
All right, next. We got a
So far, mangoes are my favorite.
blackberry lime. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, lime? You're kind of not fucking with the lime, huh?
I mean, I feel like the limas, the limeade ones, kind of like ruined lime for me for a while. Those were really bad, folks. If you don't believe me, go fucking buy a pack of them. Try them out. Leave us a comment. I guarantee you they suck.
So I kind of want to buy them again just to see how bad they are again, because I kind of forgot. Oh, no, they were really bad.
Don't do it.
Yeah, they're really bitter. All right.
If Willy Wonka ate a lime tree and then jizzed in a can, I would imagine that's what it would taste like. It's very, very bad.
Wait,
very
is
sweet.
Willy Wonka green?
No? Did you ever watch the movie? It's just like an average Caucasian guy that owns a bunch of midgets. I mean,
Oh, man. Dude, that guy got through. Who the hell is that guy? Romanowski. That guy was a beast.
tell you what, I remember Romanowski. He was the dirtiest fucking player.
Yeah, dude, he's the best linebacker on the field right now.
He got so many penalties because he
No,
played for
Derek
the Broncos
Brooks is.
too, right?
Yeah.
Romanowski played for the Broncos.
Yes,
and
he
the
did.
Raiders.
Yeah,
I didn't like him on either
Look at this
team.
shit. Oh my god, dude, to get to Allstott like that? Dude, he took down 2 players right there.
Well, in all fairness, going back, like we clearly know the guy was on steroids.
Oh, was he?
Oh yeah. Or cocaine and steroids. I don't know. It was the early 2000s. You get away with a lot more back then.
You know, it kind of tastes like you left a stupid Brad Johnson to Keyshawn Johnson. How you missed that? It kind of tastes like
But then the regular lime ones.
I actually like the regular lime ones better.
Really?
Which is good. That means I get the second one. My favorite one so far is probably the mango.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that.
I like the regular lime better than the blackberry lime.
What's left after this? Cherry. Tell you what, I don't like cherry flavored just about anything.
Oh man.
Cherry and grape flavored, I just don't like. Reminds me of like cold medicine when I was a kid. Those are the 2 flavors you could get it in, is cherry or grape, and now I hate both of them.
Oh man, back in the day when we could actually hit kicks, huh? This is why it was called football. Oh, I like that there's no commercials. This is gonna fly. We might be able to finish a whole Super Bowl. Well, that is until Rocky arrives, and then I gotta do a Zoom with the Buckaholics at 8. Is now. Okay, so here's what was gonna happen. We were gonna host a big party for the NFL draft here. And we got
Canceled.
super lucky. Because, you know, one thing I will say is the thing that makes us so tight and compared to other fandoms is, I guess we can't call it fandom because that's what fucking like comic books and stuff is. But what makes us so like tight knit is the fact that there's so few of us. So when you find one, it's like, oh, shit, you're retarded too. And then all of a sudden you have a common interest with somebody. But for the most part, nobody's ever been a Bucks fan, so it's just kind of fun. And you know, I found these dudes last year. Well, they found me on Facebook. Maybe it was 2 years ago. Oh my god, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh shit, time flies. Yeah, and oh my god, I still can't fucking believe it.
Time does fly. The older we get.
I'm at a loss for words
That's
right now.
fun. That's fun to realize.
Yeah, like the what's this called? The quarantine. The quarantine's over. I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Turns out it was almost 2 months. I had no idea. Oh, excuse me. So, what was the biggest thing you learned this quarantine?
Quarantine?
Yeah.
One, I really like haircuts.
Oh, we just got another fucking interception. Who was that? Dexter Jackson again.
Two, I learned that David loves football games from 17 years ago because they win. And three, real estate's just not going to go under right now. Some people say it is. It's not.
Yeah, actually, did you watch that video I sent you earlier about I can't say his name, but he's a big investor, big real estate dude in New York.
Yeah, I watched
And
it.
I completely agree with everything he's saying, but and you know, New York's got to be a little bit more sensitive right now because they had a lot of cases. And you know what strikes me is Cuomo came out and said that 66% of the cases stayed at home. They weren't even traveling. And so he said that's the thing that he can't fucking figure out because he's like, if we quarantine everybody and people still got sick.
I mean, the population density is just so high for New York that, I mean, you're bound to spread it to people a little bit easier. Somewhere like there, where you have all high rises.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
people are literally stacked on top of each other.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
30 floors of people sharing an elevator. I mean,
Well-
you might not even have to leave. You can just go down and check your mail, touch a button, touch your face.
They already said it could get airborne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. It's just like, oh, I'm going to go home and I have to go through my front door. They hand their shit off to the bell desk or the bellman or whatever.
Yeah. Bellhop has it. You touch a button, someone grabs your mail. I mean,
Yeah, or coat check. Everyone does coat checks.
yeah. I think it's the population density there because it's I feel like it's the most dense city.
Or in the fucking mail or the food. It could be anywhere, right?
Yeah.
But
Thankfully, we didn't get it. We've tried to stay safe, try to protect people. Knock on wood.
wait, what'd you say?
Knock
Save
on
people?
wood. No, we try to stay safe, save people.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not trying to kill your grandma if that's what you guys are going to insinuate.
I am.
Not with COVID-19.
Oh, look, you know what's funny is that whenever I open up my Steam engine, it always tells me at my computer what it's at. So even just running this studio,
Wow.
my RAM, and I've upgraded my RAM to 16 gigs, and it's still at 55%. I don't have a graphics card, really, that would be using this. Nor do I have it configured that way. My graphics card only kicks in for video games. But,
Like Fortnite?
probably. I don't run Fortnite through Steam. I don't think you can. I think it's got its own OS, I guess.
I learned something new.
Wait, so does Call of Duty or Warzone?
Yeah, I don't run it on my computer too much.
Because
We're on Xbox.
don't you have to download something and then inside of it is the Warzone? Because I did.
Oh, did you download it? Oh, I know it was like 100 gig download.
Yeah, I downloaded it on my laptop.
Yeah.
And I
it's
said,
like 100
nope,
gig
nope.
download.
Yeah, so that I downloaded it on my laptop and it wouldn't play.
Excuse me.
Excuse me as well.
Yeah, these aren't bad. It's better than the first ones we tried. It could just be because we've been chugging them, and this is the third one.
No.
So maybe they start
Next
tasting
next
better.
happy hour. Here, hold on, just so we.
Next happy hour, I'm doing scotch. I don't care what he does.
Hold on, let's put it up. David's happy hour. Yeah, there it is, just for everyone to see. Okay, so, Simeon Rice, dude, that guy was so good.
He was a good player.
Oh, see, there's the real talent of the team right there. Not Gruden, Monty Kiffin. Monty Kiffin. For anybody, any of my football fanatics out there, Monty Kiffin was the heart and soul of the Buccaneers. Gruden actually had a losing record with us. He had a Super Bowl. Oh man, look at how weird our logo looked back then. Damn. You know, it's kind of funny because it's like, could we have not afforded to like make it a little bit more like this? Like these skulls are awesome.
You know what logo I really liked is the old one with the gay Peter Pan looking pirate.
Bucko Bruce.
Yeah. That was a great logo. I mean, the creamsicle orange. Yeah, just winking at you seductively.
Seductively while biting a knife. I'm gonna show everyone what you're talking about.
Yeah, that
Bucko
way, if you
Bruce.
haven't seen their old like 70s logo, it's hilarious.
Oh shit! It wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's what I love about the Chiefs.
it's
too,
great.
is
It really is. Look at that. So
It's like he's saying, "Arr, I'm gonna stab you."
holy shit! You know what? There's no fucking orange on these jerseys. I just realized. These are a color rush, by the way. So we got rid of the red and we went to pewter jerseys. Which this isn't very pewter, but it's still cool. I actually really like these jerseys. These are probably my favorite ones that we have. And for the first time ever, we're gonna finally wear something that's not white or red.
Yeah, it's like mid '90s jersey here, and ours still look pretty much the same. We
Yeah.
have not changed much. Same logos, same color scheme.
Still racist.
Hey, we got rid of War Chief or whatever the
That's
guy
fucked
on the
up,
horse's name was. I know you're Native American. Get over it.
No, my dad was a fan too.
There's a team called the Redskins.
Yeah, my dad also likes that name too.
Oh, well, see, we're not that bad.
I was like, hey, Pops, did you mad about the Redskin thing? He's like, I think it's kind of funny.
My high school was the Indians.
I gotta get a screen protector. I just noticed I'm fucking scratching my screen like crazy.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's really not good. Damn it. You know what it's from? Bike riding with my keys in the bag?
That'll do it.
100%.
We haven't. That's one thing I learned during quarantine. I enjoy riding a bicycle more than I realized. I had not ridden a bicycle in many, many years.
I haven't been in 2 days.
Yeah, it is more fun.
I'm just really sore. I am really, really sore. Damn, look, we're back on offense, and somehow we still don't even have a touchdown. Oh, never mind. We're about to get a touchdown.
Should be coming.
Oh, this guy right here, Michael Pittman. He had really big arms. That's one thing I remember about him. Actually, he's a really good dude. Him and Warwick Dunn.
Yeah, Warwick Dunn.
Warwick Dunn, he donates to single mothers in his old neighborhood in Atlanta, I think. And Pittman, no, I remember what it is about Pittman. His son is really, really good. He's got 2 kids. One was a Duck and one's at USC.
Before you said USC, I was like, one of his kids is a duck. Like what? I don't know what kind of weird shit he's into, but okay, that makes an Oregon duck. Gotcha.
Quack quack. An Oregon duck, yeah.
So like,
Look at
he has
this
a kid that's a duck.
You see?
That was
What they,
amazing.
remember back in the day when we fucking put Warren Sapp on offense? This is what I'm talking about. Does he get a touchdown right here? He might get a touchdown right here.
You know, you might be right.
But there's Sapp.
Is this the over the top pass to the big man?
It might be, but we just did it with Vea twice last year. It was fucking
know
great.
You guys still love that play.
Well, Bucko Bruce brought it back. Oh no, we just had
just
Sapp.
had him blocking. Yeah, still a great design play there. I mean, you got to give it to the coaching staff. Utilize the big guy that you got. You know he's just going to bulldoze everybody, and they use it to get into the end zone. That's just a well designed play.
They did stuff us twice at the 1 yard line with these great backs that we had, because we didn't have that much of a air threat. We had look. I mean, look at that
Who's
high
the quarterback
formation.
for this? Is it Trent Dilfer?
No, Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson, and that's Mike Allstott, dude. Just fucking A-train. Bah, 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 bah. He would look for people. I'm like, no, go that way. There's someone there. Oh, okay. He wanted to run him over real quick. Okay. By all means. And then I think if I remember right, this is basically where we ran away with the game. They came back a little bit because our offense kind of sucked, and it was mostly defensive performance by both teams. It was a great Super Bowl. It was the most defensive touchdowns I think ever scored.
This was a good game.
It was a really good game for me because I've only been a fan for a couple of years at this point. I think I was like 99, maybe 2000.
Early 2000s, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was a buddy of mine, and we both decided.
I'm bad at Roman numerals, or I would do the math, but
yeah. Oosh.
see, that'd be a penalty now.
Man, this is so fun. Oh my god,
All right,
dude.
so if anybody's actually watching this, leave us a comment. At least let us know what game you're most looking forward to for the upcoming NFL season. Personally, clearly for reasons for us, Chiefs versus Bucks, and I think the Bucks are really the best team to play on our schedule. Maybe the Ravens, but more excited to see Mahomes versus Brady.
Ravens will be tough for you. But you guys killed them last year, so.
We did. So that one I'm not too worried about. Now, who I am worried about is the Buccaneers. 'Cause Brady always seems to keep it just close enough at the end of the game to give
He's
us
never
a shot.
had this much talent around him, though.
That's the scary part.
That is the scary
He's got
part.
a great defense and some great wide receivers.
He's got 3 tight ends that are all starters.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to cut somebody. But
I think we're keeping all of them because Brady likes his tight ends. That's why we've got big boy Gronk back. And I don't think he's going to be TE1. He may be, just because he's Gronk.
2.
But I think we got to give it to OJ. I don't know, dude. Gronk can catch better
Gronk's a
than
little
OJ.
old. I mean,
He's only 30.
he already retired. I mean,
Yeah, but
he's got hit a lot. It's a tough position.
he's only down 6 pounds from my understanding. So we'll see. You done with that one yet?
I will be.
All right, me too.
All right, blackberry lime down. Not that bad.
Yeah, not bad. Not as I like it. Third best so far. I like the lime the best, and then mango.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mango, blackberry lime, and then just regular lime. The lime to me just tastes like a watered down Sprite.
Yeah.
So, and now I'm assuming what will be my least favorite is cherry.
Oh. I'm hoping it tastes like a Marishano's cherry.
You know what I'm gonna enjoy about bars opening back up? I don't have to open my own goddamn drinks.
True, but I still have to do this because I don't know. I have an issue, I guess.
I'm just so tired of this motion. I don't know how many hundreds of times I've done that during.
You know, this is going to be very similar to what it's going to be like in the bar, except for we can't be this close. We got to be 6 feet apart.
No, we same household.
They don't give a shit.
See, that's one thing I was curious about. How are they going to enforce that? If we live in the same household.
Yeah.
They don't really
Can I get a table party of 37, please?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe we can't sit that close to each other. You're right. Because some asshole's going to show up like, we all live in the same house.
I'm a polygamist. I'm from Waco.
Yeah. We've all been around each other. It's okay, sir. I'm like, you guys got to be 6 feet apart.
Mm-hmm.
See, it makes you wonder, who's going to be the asshole at the restaurants walking around with the damn tape measure being like, oh, it's not 6 feet. Someone's got to do it.
Hey, you know what?
Not me.
That could be me. That could be me. Oh, so something exciting. Here. So we got more green screen. Will, do you want an invisibility cloak?
Oh, yes, I do.
Like from Harry Potter?
All right. Hey, guys. So this is
Every kid's dream comes
my
true.
newly acquired superpower. On your mark, get set.
Oh, shit.
Ta-da.
Invisibility
Pretty cool,
cloak.
right? I had one in Harry Potter, I feel like. It's been a long time since I read it, but I feel like there's an invisibility cloak.
Do you guys want to see a magic trick? Well, I don't have a bunny, but I have something very similar in size. All right.